Well, Miss Hamer was a great old gal, and that's the truth. And I think that her story has not been told in the way that it should. She's from Ruralville, Mississippi, so you can see already the problems. And Fannie Lou Hamer, being a part of rural Mississippi, it's bad enough, Medgar Evers lived in Jackson. Margaret Walker is right across the street from him. But Fannie Lou Hamer is in the outskirts. She's in like Money, Mississippi, where Emmett Till is going to be murdered. So having Fannie Lou Hamer take a stand is going to be an incredible, incredible thing. She's going to lose her job, if you can call it a job, because she's picking cotton and she's not making any money. Miss Hamer started the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party because she thought, okay, money is one thing, but voting is this is what you do to say I exist, And she started organizing in Mississippi. Now, I don't have to tell anybody how dangerous that was. A 14-year-old boy named Emmett Till, 1955, is going to be beaten to death. And we're going to have Fannie Lou is going to turn around and say, okay, I know it's important to vote so that we can stop, if we can, some of this. She organized it. She got the money together, the pennies and nickels and dimes together, and it was Atlantic City, the Democratic Party, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, was meeting in Atlantic City, and she had her people who had more votes than Senator Stennis and them. And so she went to say to the Democrats, we should be seated. We are the people who represent the people. And Lyndon Johnson was a great politician, and no matter how or what, he's a great politician. So he was trying to find a way to make it all balance out. And he's running now for president because he's going to continue. He's going to be our civil rights president, actually. He's going to do some things. And so what he wanted, and he came to Miss Hamer to say, well, what I'd like to do, let's balance this out. I'd like to offer you 2 seats, and in 4 years, we'll be able to work it out. And Fannie Lou looked at him and said, I didn't come here for no 2 seats. And she got in, and her bus, she and her people, and they drove back from Atlantic City back to Mississippi. Well, when the bus got across the line, it was stopped by the state troopers. It's incredibly sad. And they took Fannie Lou off, and they laid her on a table. They took her out, just laid her on a table and just beat her, and beat till her feet were actually just shaken. It was a terrible, terrible beating. And for not just me, but for anybody that cared about anybody, I always think, no matter what, if there's a piece of me left, my liver, a piece of my heart, a piece of my ear, if there's anything that says, Nikki, take it to the polls. Because Fannie Lou took that beating so that I could vote. And if there's any part of me that's alive, I will vote. And if I know I'm dying, I will vote and then die. Because what she went through to make sure that we, as not just black people, but we as women, because this is going to be a vote that's going to affect everybody, that we have to stand up for ourselves. And she did. Please don't forget the folks who made it possible for you to vote. Remember to vote. You have a voice.